Welcome to the Great Bay Foundation podcast, Social Entrepreneurs. In their own words, independent consultant and network builder extraordinaire Carole Martin discusses the importance of creating vital, interactive networks to help build stronger communities. She cites the ways in which the building of networks can positively impact long-term social change and provides a specific example related to foster care for youth.
I'm Carole Martin, and I'm an independent consultant and a member of the Great Bay Network. And one of the advancements that I'm seeing in the social enterprise and social entrepreneurship world is the use of networks for social change for lasting impact on deeply entrenched issues. And one of the ways that we're using the network approach is to help youth who have been in foster care for their entire lives and are aging out to adulthood and are really not prepared on a number of fronts to be contributing members of society, helping them to build lasting connections within the community so that employment and housing and other very necessary life essentials are available to them in a way that supports them, adds to the value of the community overall, enriches the lives of everyone, and really helps the youth to find permanency in a place that they belong. And one of the things that we've learned by taking this approach, and really the goal is to help youth become acquainted with an open community that understands their needs, is supportive in every way, from housing to employment to health care and transportation, all of the things that we know are essential to success, taking that so that they become contributing members to society. There are a large number of youth who age out of foster care that end up not being either working or in educated roles. They're not in school, and so they end up continuing to rely upon the system to support them. And we really believe that this network for social change approach will help to move the model of care outside of the institution and governmental subsidies, if you will, and into the larger community of support that we all have a role in. And social enterprise plays such an important part in that, in terms of helping people find meaningful employment, and with that, a sense of self-respect and connection to the community. And it's those types of things that the Network for Social Change approach is really designed to support. So when I have the good fortune to be part of the Great Bay Network, it's one more continuation of the thread that connects our community. And by that I don't even necessarily mean one specific town, but rather the community connection that takes place around the country with youth. In many regards, their social network is so large that it helps them to even form connections farther away from home if they do feel as though that leaving home, meaning their home area, might be to their advantage. It really helps provide connections and lasting relationships and soften the landing, if you will, to any kind of transition that they may choose to encounter. So when I think about this work, I think that it's so important right now that we reevaluate the connections that we have to one another and to those around us, and seek to build that awareness and then be able to measure it effectively in a way to demonstrate the impact that we're able to have. So in essence, the Network for Social Change approach is almost a step back to a way that we knew in earlier generations, and in many regards have moved away from, as we've moved away from our families of origin and living in one place for generations, and we need to reestablish some of those roots. And I think this approach helps to reinforce the importance of that and introduce the concept more constructively and with more ownership and accountability from each of us.
To learn more about the work of the Great Bay Foundation, we invite you to visit our website, www.greatbayfoundation.org.